Now the mama will do well, now the pamper. Sure, you know. Now the mother will do well, now then the pamper. But you see the one will not do well. What is the opposite of pampering? I bet you tell me for comment section. So now, I just want to tell you, say, you see that comment section? No be for fancy. It's not meant for me to be talking. It's meant for you to be talking. Me, as I don't talk, where you don't hear my voice, where you don't watch me like this, the next thing what you're supposed to do, now to take your finger, tell me what you think. Tell me your thoughts. Ask me question. Tell me if there is anything that you want me to talk about. Where you say they worry you when it has to do with relationship, family, or life. Now, I'm be waiting I represent for this particular station. Do you understand? So, maybe we enter the thing where we get today. So in life, I have come to discover that there is no shortcut to anything. Even though people create shortcuts to a lot of things, some shortcuts are somehow good, but it always have some bitterness attached to it. There are some things that you must follow due process. If you don't follow due process, you are going to be spanked for following the wrong process. Do you understand? There is no young woman who have been groomed properly, and she also groomed herself into a lady of charisma and becomes a good wife that will now turn to be a bad mother. I hope I'm not confusing you. Now let me come back. What I'm trying to say is that a good wife makes a good mother, and a bad wife makes a bad mother. Because that thing where she carry for heart, will make her be bad wife, go also show where she begin the born pikin. I want you to understand that it is not every woman that opens her VJ to produce children that should be called a mother. Even though that is what it seems to be, but exactly that is not what it is. It is not every woman who produces a child or more that is a mother. What makes you a mother is the care and the love and the qualities of being a mother. I like to quote one of the things that my husband will normally say. He said, if you want to understand a woman, you have to understand God. That you have the qualities that godly women, real women, let me put it like that, real women have the attributes of God. If you check the way God does things, he does it like a woman, with so much love, with so much affection, with so much mercy, with so much care. There is no wickedness in the heart of God. He gives so liberal. The Bible says he makes the rain to fall up for the wicked and the good. That is what a real woman is. But you see, when that woman decides to eat the apple that the devil has given to her, she is being corrupted and everything is being affected. Her husband is under tension. Then the children that came out from her or that will come out from her will be in pepper soup. So let me ask this question. If you are a woman watching me, whether you are married or not, because my people say, if you are an Igbo person, interpret it, okay now. So if you are also growing up, grooming yourself as a lady, and you have eaten the devil's apple, definitely you're going to be a bad wife. You are going to be a problem wife, problematic wife, and that will emanate to you being what? A problematic mother. And then instead of being a mother, you will be a murderer. So my question is, whether married or single, are you a mother or a murderer? Are you a mother or a murderer? The second question will be, is your mother a mother or a murderer? You will get to find out where your mother belongs to and where you yourself belongs to at the end of this video. So, there is no good woman that will turn to be a bad mother or a murderer. Yes, there is a place for a woman to carry babies in her womb and bring them forth. Then start nurturing them. There is also another place for a woman that have not carried any babies in her womb to also nurture. Because this is the nature that God has imputed in every human and every woman. But it's just that some people chose to be the devil's advocate instead of being what? God's advocate, representing God. A mother is supposed to nurture, supposed to care, supposed to show love, supposed to show concern, supposed to be a defender from your cradle until you grow up. When I see people that are so much close to their mothers and it's genuine, it gives me so much joy. When you see children that come out from a home where their mother is a mother instead of a mother, you will know. See, the Bible didn't make a mistake when it said a foolish woman tears her home down, but a wise one builds it up. So a murderer tears her home down. Because she's not wise, she can't build it up. A murderer is concerned about destruction, whether spiritually, physically, or otherwise. And that is the reason I told you that there is no good wife that will be a bad mother. It only takes a good wife to be a good mother, and takes a bad wife to be a bad mother, to be a murderer. There are some women that if God was not God, and humans are being left to judge other humans, such women are not supposed to conceive at all. Because the prince and princesses, or princes and princesses that are being embedded in their womb, and they bring them forth, that are supposed to be nurtured with love and care, they end up murdering them. These are women. They murder their children by creating disparity. A murderer that is not a mother creates disparity between her children. How does she do that? What do I call it? Favoritism. You love this one more than this. But see, let me tell you the real truth. There is no mother that loves a particular child more than the other that is actually a mother. That person is a murderer. As a mother, all of those children came out from you. You should love them equally. God loves all of us equally. Grace differs, but the love is equal. Excuse you. A murderer sows the seed of discord amongst her children. Because what will you tell me? That a mother will look into the face of another child of hers and say, you are evil to me. You see, this good thing that has come to you is not supposed to come to you. I would have preferred it come to so and so person. I would have preferred it is your sister. I would have preferred it is your brother. And when you are a child that is hated by your mother, when you are a child that you have a murderer as a mother, in quotes, it goes a long way to affect your spouses. Mark me. Quote me anywhere. If you are a woman and you have a murderer as a mother, your husband will also be murdered. If you are a man and you have a murderer as the wife of your father, your wife will also be murdered. That is the terrible aspect of it. And it doesn't just stop with the both of you. It also goes down to your children. How can a mother open her mouth and tell her son and her son's wife, these children are not for me. They are your own children, your grandchildren. But because she hates that particular child that came from her, she also transferred that hatred to the grandchildren. I ask again, do you have a mother or a murderer? Are you also grooming yourself to become a mother or a murderer? It is women like this. It is because of women like this that the Bible in the book of Isaiah chapter 49 verse 15 says, can a mother forget her suckling child? Even if she does, I, the Lord, will be there for you. I just paraphrase it. That's not the actual word. This last one I used. See, God is all-knowing. He knows that there are women that are wicked. This type of women, they go about being death, sending death to their children. This type of women hold their children, their daughters, this type of mothers that are murderers, hold their children in a coven for them not to get married. Whether they are male or female, they are aging fast. She enjoys the shawarmas. She enjoys the ice cream. She enjoys the salad. She enjoys the money that they give to her. Whereas she is living with her husband under the same roof. She is not a mother, she's a murderer. This type of women, they occupy high positions in the church. Now, if care is not taken, they are even your pastors. Care is not taken, they are your deacons. Care is not taken, they are ezimes in our various congregations. But in their home, they are queen of the coast. Things are spoiling in their family. They are happy. Because, of course, that is the job of a murderer. A murderer kills. A murderer doesn't have the thought, doesn't have the heart of human. A murderer doesn't have love in her. A murderer doesn't have care in her. A murderer is happy when things are destroying. This type of women, they are not mothers. Even though they bore you, even though you came out from them, even though you have been incubated in their womb and they brought you out. See, it is God that kept you. No wonder children are a heritage from the Lord. You see, for this type of mothers, they are the type that their children will sit down and say, God, if you had a discussion with me, I'm not going to come through this woman. But you know what? God is all-knowing. He knew the reason he had to send you through her. Murderers instead of mothers. We have women that have not given birth, but they have that quality of mother. They nurture people. That's why you will see some people that are even married calling people that are younger to them mommy. You check it properly. You see people that are senior you, they call you mommy. And you check yourself. You are not married. Or maybe you are married. But this person that is calling you mommy is not even supposed to call you mommy. It is because you are a mother to that person. You see me? They had me well to call anybody mommy. They had me well. Before I will call you that name mommy, I have seen that momility. Now my English, you understand? So carry that word, momility, before I can call you. You have to deserve it before I call you. So I don't join people that call pastor's wife, minister's wife, mommy, mommy, mommy. I don't do that. I am very careful. If I want to call you mommy, I'm going to call you mommy from the depth of my heart. What I will normally use is mama, because I can use it for the married or unmarried. You have to merit the mommy to be called mommy. Is your mother a mother or a murderer? A murderer only collects from her children without giving anything. Right from childhood. Oh. See, I can go on and on and on and on and on. I am praying for all of you that came out from a mother that is supposed to be a mother that has turned to a murderer, and you are going through it, that God will see you through. Especially if you are still under their roof. Especially if you are waiting to be what? Exempted. God will see you through. And I am praying for any young lady that is heading towards the path of a murderer, that God will help you to retrace your step. If not, you are going to hate your life. Remember, what you are doing is sowing time. The harvest, always remember that harvest comes very heavy. You don't sow any 2 seeds of maize, for instance, and it comes out to be 2 seeds. It comes in bunches, right? Remember, the harvest time is coming. Will you be able? Will you be proud of your harvest? As a mother, will you be proud of your harvest? When you join the head of your children together and they are in loggerhead with each other, you feel happy. When you are against some and you are for some, those ones that thought you are for them, you are not for them actually. By the time their eyes will be open and they'll begin to hit at you, will you be able to stand them? May God grant you wisdom to understand. And may God deliver you young men from getting married to a murderer. Because now when she is single, now you go take know whether she will be a mother or a murderer.